It's LanSky, and this is the 187 show. Give a little bit for people to pull up.
This is your Broadway Parkway bound Ellen train. The next stop is Atlantic Avenue.
What's good, my mom?
What's good, baby? Feels good today, huh?
Not better than yesterday.
Hell yeah.
I was gone yesterday. I had to get off. I got off the bike, locked it up, jumped on the bus, went and did what I had to do. Came back up on the bus, jumped on the bike, and rode it home.
I'll be on a bike too, but I ride a 20 sometimes. Yeah, so it's cool,
You know
man.
what? It's not bad. It's not bad if you catch a wing. If you catch.
If you're going against the motherfucker.
Yeah, but you gotta go. Yo, check this out. Riding with no hands.
Yeah, I be doing that
On
too.
the wing. Literally. 2 days ago.
Atlantic Avenue.
Lifted the bike and me up off the floor. Like that. And I had no hands on the bars. So I leaned down and pushed it back to the fish tail. I said, man, that never happened to me before. That shit scared the shit out of me.
Can imagine.
This is your Broadway Parkway bound Ellen train. The next stop is Sutter Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Sutter Avenue.
Don't understand. Jim Jones been a wreck. Since before 69. I don't understand how people talk about that shit now.
The next stop is the Bowling Avenue.
Yo, get to your location safe, you heard?
This is the Bowling Avenue. If you transfer the bell to the Green train by walking to the Julius Street station and using common or Metro card, this is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform. This is the Rockaway Parkway bound L train. The next stop is New Lot Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Nigga, I got two cars. What the fuck? I ain't scared of riding no train. I'm from New York, bro. Come on, 22. Salute 22. Good. Thanks for the pull-ups, son. Tell you a little history. Like I'll start with like Brooklyn was like diverse, how you say, like, you know what I mean? Like people wasn't fuck with each other from the 80s to the 90s, you know what I mean? Like I saw individuals, first generation street niggas in the corners and stuff like that. I'm really like second gen. So I don't understand how people could talk from one borough and not do research on the rest of the other boroughs, how their living standards and how their people cultures in other boroughs, you know what I mean? Like me being in Brooklyn, living in Brooklyn, it was so different than living in East New York and shit. There wasn't no type of like unity. Everything was separated. Like I mean, even your own Puerto Rican people in Brooklyn were going against Puerto Ricans in Brooklyn, like, you know what I mean? So it was just totally different on it. show you my car when I get back, 22. I'll show you my money machine. You want to be talking, man? Nah, it's not cold. They got said it's warmer. It's just 39. The past few days, it feels like it's warm because I got used to that 15-degree weather over here. It hasn't been like that for 4 years, bro. It came out of nowhere. It's cold ass weather. Yo, salute, Mac. Good morning, bro. What's poppin', son?
There are 100 accessible subway stations. Please check into.info/elevators for real-time elevator status at your station.
Yeah, like I was saying and shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, being in Brooklyn and shit was different over here, son. There wasn't no type of unity and shit. You know what I mean? Coming through the late 80s, through the 90s and shit. There wasn't no type of unity over here, nothing like that. People were just robbing each other, doing shit. And it was diverse out here. So when people speak about FBA and all that shit didn't really reflect to people in Brooklyn. And I'm only speaking on my perception of the FBA to us in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. It ain't like hip hop didn't start in Brooklyn, so that shit is like, I don't know. To me, it's irrelevant. Like, you're speaking about something that's been created 50 years ago, and now y'all want to talk about that diverse and who created and all this. You know what I mean? When y'all was supposed to stamp that shit years ago, 50 years ago, 55 years ago. So I really wanted to tap in and shit. If people can't speak about all the other balls, well, what they was going through. Shouts to Danny Lux and shit.
Transfer to the D82 select bus service. This is an accessible station.
It's crazy, son, that niggas just focus on one thing, right? And this is in general shit. I'm not relating this. I'm just speaking and shit. My thoughts of a culture that I grew up in and shit. You know what I mean? Like, what kills me is that people speak about the creation of hip hop and shit, but they don't speak the foundation of where hip hop really started and the people that represented it started the culture here in New York City. You know what I mean? In the early 70s and shit. People like Daniel Santos and the people that ran Fania Records. You know what I mean? And they don't speak about that, bro. The breakthrough for Hispanic people to live in New York City, being a city that's diverse and shit. It wasn't really the melting pot till it got to the 80s. There's a life in New York City, man. It's actually beautiful out here. Friday, man. Freaky Friday today. I set up the live like fucking 15 minutes and they ain't send out the notifications. So I saw shit look dry. It's gonna go away, man. Fuck. I ain't gonna front. Like, niggas in Brooklyn was just totally different and shit. People wasn't like united as like the Bronx and shit was, you know what I mean? Your own Puerto Rican neighbor will run up in your crib. So that's how it be killing me when niggas try to tell me how to fucking like, you know what I mean? Like try to tell me how to fucking move and shit. Like, motherfucker, I'm from fucking Brooklyn, nigga. Fuck you think? Yo, old head. It's called sanitation, son. People get paid for that. You heard? So you call 311 in New York City, right? And you make a quick phone call through the information guideline. And they'll redirect you to sanitation in New York City, bro. New York's finest. People actually get paid for that, bro. Fuck you mean your house got burnt down? Electrical fire? Shouts to Wax AP and shit. And the Nile River and shit. Yo, it was good, DVNs. Good morning, top of the top, man. Happy to see you, bro. What Artie say, you crossed me, you lost me, nigga. So you put any messages on my shit, and you put anything negative and shit, I ain't fuck with you no more, bro. It is what it is, nigga. Word up. It's up to me to decide whenever I want to come outside and say hi to your ass. Hey, 22, it might not be safe for you, but for niggas like me and DBN, this shit is home. You heard? So it's safe. Every day, every corner you walk through is home. You know what I mean? I don't think no other state has Hands down, son, fight hand in hand. More than Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens niggas, my nigga. Word up. The whole borough, son, grew up in a shamble, my nigga. Struggling. Fighting. Niggas was hungry, son, selling drugs, stealing, all types of shit. That's why they call it Gotham City. Well, what I hear about, you know what I mean, the Bronx and shit, you know what I mean? Like, because Brooklyn niggas, unless you was really tapped in, going over there to the Bronx, niggas wasn't going to take the train going to the Bronx. For what, my nigga? So you could get your head cracked open or something or get robbed? So really, niggas used to stay isolated in their areas, my nigga, you know what I mean? There was niggas fucking being nosy going to the Bronx and go rag. Yeah, niggas that had props or niggas that didn't give a fuck, yeah. They used to go over there and rag somebody wall up. But when I was writing graffiti, I ain't even going to no Bronx to write no graffiti on no wall, nigga. Fuck I'm doing over there. Especially the rumors I used to hear from the Bronx and shit. "22, you over there in the jungle, look like Vietnam and shit. And you worried about New York City, nigga? Ain't nobody out here. What the fuck you talking about?" This nigga crazy. Ain't nobody out here, son. People went to work and all that. Yo, head, that house right there in the corner is an easy $2 million, bro. That house right here in the corner, bro. See that house right there? That's easy $2 million, bro. That. Henny, 1981, salute, bro. I'm on my weed run and shit, going to the Woo store and shit. This Canarsie and shit. Shot 645, my nigga, you know what I mean? He be out here. That's how it looks in Brooklyn. So that's why I try to tell you, son, that, you know what I mean? Like, there wasn't no type of unity over here, son, coming from the late 80s from the 80s to through the 90s, my nigga, you know what I mean? My era was through the 90s, bro. So I saw sometimes, son, I be cracking up, my nigga, because you can't speak for 5 boroughs, bro. You can speak for 1 borough. I got more stories, but I don't want to talk about them shits because I don't want people stereotyping me like I'm some other type of individual and shit. So I'm just going to keep my shit to myself. There'll be a day that I'll speak the truth and shit. I'm not ready for that yet. Yeah. 22. That's you, my nigga. But look how many houses people live in, my nigga. You might not live in it, but people do, look. People do, bro. You know what I mean? You might not live in it, but people do, bro. Look. People actually have cars, bro. Look. People live anywhere, bro. It's called survival, bro. And it's sad for a person. You must be trolling, bro, because you're a military man, bro. And words like that from a military man coming from Vietnam, bro, shouldn't be speaking like that. You know who's a real fucking soldier? DBN, bro. That's a real soldier, bro. I'll take him into my platoon anytime, bro. Yeah. Mac Me is a soldier, bro. Wax AP is a soldier, bro. You know what I mean? It's called adaptment, bro. Learning how to adapt you in your environment. Let's talk about it. Hey, man. That's your fault, man, that LA is burning like that. The community, for not protecting it. For letting people in real estate doing fuck shit to wildlife and shit, so they could build more homes and shit. $20 million fucking mansions and shit, $50 million mansions. You know what's sad? That all these people live in LA, right? All these millionaires and shit in Beverly Hills, right? Like I don't know if Elon Musk lives in LA. But let's take an example of Elon Musk. This guy's shooting fucking spaceships into the sky and shit, right? He can't pull out 5-10 million to rent some helicopters to turn that thing off over there. Like, that's what's sad about it, bro. There's more millionaires in LA than here in New York. But then again, they want to keep their money in their pocket and let the homes get burnt down, right? Until their house get burnt down. It's just a selfish world, bro. Very, very selfish world. Sexy J, salute. Thanks you for pulling up and shit. Just over here rambling and shit. Trying to touch some pointers and shit for the new year. Plus, I'm getting some bud and shit. What time is it? 11:28? I gotta start stuff. Much love, Zuki. Much love. Thank you for pulling up. I apologize. I've been slacking the last 3 weeks. I've been slacking and shit. I haven't been like working and shit. Trying to get monetized so I really could start working and doing my thing and shit. Plus, I need a couple of more pieces for my equipment and shit. I want to give a shout out to everybody that pulls up and shit, supporting my channel and shit. Land crab, like Hawaii, they do. All right, let me go in this store real quick, y'all. Bear with me. This back in the days is to be swamp and shit. All these houses, you see with swamp area in the 70s and early 80s. And most of this right here was a landfill for New York City. They didn't have a processing plant or landfill because the landfill was in Staten Island at that time. So it would cost us so much in the 80s, 70s, and 80s to bring the garbage to Staten Island. Rest in peace, T-Dot. That's T-Dot. That's his grandmother crib right there next door. That's where they killed him at. Give me a second, y'all. What you got, fam? What's good, boy? What's good, baby? Let me get, what you got today? I'm sorry to bother you eating shit. Let me get another one. don't got no blunt gums, right? Thank you. Enjoy it, pa. Let me get back. So those houses really not supposed to be back there and shit, cause that shit used to be swampland and all that shit. And a landfill, a lot of mafia used to dump bodies back here and shit. 70s and 80s, even the 90s. It was beautiful, Zuki. And why y'all, yo, Zuki, why you watching my pocket, man? Yo, salute Shata. The hell you doing in my platform, son? You don't come check me, man. You don't got no love for me, my nigga. Nah, it's not windy. It's good out here. It's actually warmer, like 10, 15 degrees warmer than yesterday. It's gonna get warmer. Shata. What's going on, man? Over here blogging and shit, talking some bullshit, keeping me. Y'all niggas be keeping me company while I go get some bud and shit. I already did. What the hell you talking about? I bought 4 ace. This nigga crazy. Hey, yo. When I go to PR, that's when I really spend, you heard? A nigga from Brooklyn, born from Brooklyn. I go to PR, we do 15 days. Me and Big Shirley. You know what I mean? I gotta spend a lot of money on Big Shirley because she take 2 seats. So I gotta sit behind them, son. Passengers be tight. Cause the plane be leaning a little something. Nah, it wasn't that the blacks started chasing their talents out and shit. It just changed. People didn't wanna it. They all moved to Queens, Crossbay Boulevard, or Long Island, you know what I mean? Everybody that built this was the Italians that built this shit, bro. None of these people built this shit. It was the Irish and the Italians, bro. I'm speaking for Brooklyn, bro. I'm not speaking about no other borough, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know about them other boroughs, except Queens. Because I fucks with Queens. That's my second home. When I wanted to lay low off the dirt that I was doing in the street, and that's where I was going. I was going to Queens. Yeah, that's a fact, my nigga. Shout out to all my Queens niggas, my nigga. Word up. Yeah, well, I was born in February, so my month is coming up soon. I'm trying to run back so I can move the car to the other side of the street and shit. You ain't gonna send me shit, 22. Be fucking lying. You gonna send me? Nobody send nobody nothing for free. Except me. My niggas was robbing shit. I was doing all types of crime. Look at this nigga, he can't fucking park. Good job, girl, good job. Yeah, shit, it's early and shit. Everybody went to work and shit. That's a fact, Shota. This Canarsie right here. We in Canarsie, Brooklyn. Can't wait till it get warm out here in New York, so I could really start traveling. Tap in with me, son. If you pull up, my nigga, you heard? You get a chance and shit. You got some free time. Where's Mr. Meow, girl? My son, Mac. It never be cold again. Yeah, I hear you. Can't wait for that day to come for me. That's gonna be soon. The next few years, I'm out of here. I wouldn't doubt that. We already got a cat lady on the block. She does the same shit. She be feeding all the stray cats in the street and shit. Tracy. This white girl from down the block and shit. And it's funny, right? People think that that people chase people out of neighborhoods and shit, right? So it got so serious, right, that the Caucasians from the city and shit, they can't afford the rent over there, bro. You know? These people that got mad money and shit, and they living over there, they woke up and they started getting their fucking heads out of their asses and started noticing that if they move to Brooklyn, it's a cheaper life. So what they started doing, they started migrating into New York City. I say always as New York, no, not New York City, but into Brooklyn, I mean, the borough of Brooklyn, right? And started fucking buying the buildings and all that shit. Started renting apartments over here. So if you go to downtown Brooklyn, it doesn't look like downtown Brooklyn. Unc, what's good, Unc? Big Brooklyn, baby. Over here getting some chronic. It ain't from LA. Catholic school, elementary Catholic school. My bag. Y'all ain't get the notification, but I ain't wait to do the live 45 minutes before I started the live. So the first 15, 20 minutes, nobody was in my page. I used to live in Connecticut and shit. Till shit happened, you know what I mean? With a family member of mine. So I had to hide out real quick, you know what I mean? That's why I'm over here in Brooklyn. Trying to get my shit together again. Drink some sake, man. Drinking beer, bro. Drink the wine, sake. Hey, get yourself some sake, you Gucci. You heard 22? Now, my father was a U.S. Army. And he was in infantry, bro. My pops did 2 tours in Korea, bro. That's when the Chinese flicks. Well, I'm not Chinese, son, so I don't know, son. I never studied that culture and shit. So you used to just watch the Kung Fu flicks on Channel 5. Used to have a 12-hour run from 12 o'clock. No, I'm bullshit. It was six hours. 12 to 6. The Saturday drive-in theater. That's why it was cool. So I used to see my Godzilla flicks too. Look, 22, your nightmare. At least they got heat in this motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next Rockaway Parkway bound L train is stopping
Back in the days, Canarsie, it was like 1989, and excuse me, and my brother came to the crib. It was one night. It was like a weekday. Across the street used to be a parking lot, but it used to be smaller. Back there used to be the Honda dealer, and my brother had a car. Bro was like 13, driving a fucking .8 Toyota .8. I walk too much. And this nigga comes in the crib with my man and shit. My other brother. My brother used to steal mad cars and tag cars and shit. That was the business back in the days. He used to steal cars and tag them and shit. And this nigga's like, yo, son, let's go book a car and shit. I'm like, fuck you talking about, book this car, man. It's like 7 o'clock. He said, yo, I found a car. It's on East 95th Street. I'm like, oh shit. So we jump on the L train. I used to live in on Atlantic Avenue and shit. And when this used to be all Italian back here. You know what I mean? Like, those houses was never there. That shit was all isolated. It used to be a short parking lot. And I think it was a supermarket there, if I just don't remember. So there was a shortcut through the right side, and it used to be a Honda dealer, like I said. So we went to 95th. We tried to book the car, but the owner came out. He chased us and shit. So we ran all the way from 95th all the way through here. We cut through here. I told Brian, my brother named Brian, when we cut through here, there was some white niggas playing football and shit with helmets and shit. I guess they were practicing and shit. So the owner was like, yo, son, them niggas try to book the car and shit. Why them white niggas try to chase us all the way to Linden Boulevard? We ran into some projects, so we like, yo, come on, son, follow us in the projects and shit. Word up. Yeah, that's the L train. Yeah, I'm on the L train. I'm on the L subway train and shit. Yeah, my father told me a lot of stories and shit, or a lot of racism and shit, before he went to the war down south and shit. When he went down south for his 6-month boot camp and shit. My pops was a boxer also, so you know what I mean? That nigga was going to bar to bar fucking these white niggas up. With his man, he had his boy was black and shit. And I forgot his name, man. He got killed by a mortar and shit. That's why I'm saying that, you know what I mean? Like, coming from the days that I was growing up from and shit, like, this shit was diverse over here in Brooklyn, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it was, man, white niggas back there in Ridgewood. I used to go with my man. It's funny, because it's crazy. All Brooklyn niggas did that shit, son. I used to get grabbed, like, because I was older than these niggas, son. I was like probably 3 years older than the young niggas. And they were demons, my nigga, you know what I mean? So I used to be hustling and shit. So I used to grab like every Friday or Saturday. I used to grab all the kids from the block. I used to buy them and build them bikes and shit. Like, yo, son, we going out. I'm gonna show y'all something different, son. Where the fuck we going? Come on, son, just follow me and shit. So we used to go through Flushing Meadow Park, through Kew Gardens and all that, you know what I mean? So we used to go through Ridgewood and shit, look at niggas' yards and all that shit. They used to leave their bikes on the lawn. I used to be, son, I got you, son. I jump over, grab a dime shit. Yo, rock that, son. You know what I mean? and go straight to fucking That's how I know about Corona Queens. I used to be out there a lot, man. Shouts to Corona Queens, son. Zip with the drip, man. That shit was different out there, son. You know what I mean? Got got mad stories, but I don't really like talking about them shits.
Yeah, because the reason why I say let me take on more
Sipping train. Yeah, they had bats and all that. I don't know if you remember Unc, right? My pops used to be a teacher in IS 271. You know what I mean? That's the one. You know what I mean? East New York by Rockaway Avenue, Atlantic Avenue, Hall Street, Ocean Hill. You know what I mean? That was their school. Either you went to IS 55 or you went to IS 271. You know what I mean? I never went to that shit because I was the firstborn from my family. So I went through Catholic school. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? Like from first grade to all the way to eighth grade, I was in Catholic school. And then I got kicked out in ninth grade. So, but I remember kids used to come out of school and shit. They used to rumble out there in the one outside, son. You know what I mean? Like, so my pops used to take all the Puerto Rican kids and shit because they used to jump them niggas. You know what I mean? They used to walk them outside. He used to take them all the way down the block, down Fulton, down Herkimer. I said Fulton. Well, the school is between Fulton and Herkimer and shit. You went to 291? Oh, that's where my daughter at, son. You heard? That's crazy. That's down the block from my garage. That's on Liberty and shit. My daughter there and shit. Well, she graduated. She graduated last year. She in high school now. Matter of fact, we passing by 291 in a few seconds and shit. Shit, 22 always trolling, son. Palmetto Wilson. 91. 91. Oh, I got it confused. That's not the school. I know what you're talking about. My aunt lived over there by Woodbine. And my cousin used to go to that school. Now I remember 291. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. That shit a little rough over there, son. We used to have mad beef with Bushwick niggas back in the days and shit. They ain't like us in East New York. It's Brownsville. This is the Brownsville section. That's why it look crazy. I don't care what people say, man. I love this shit. You know what I mean? The day I leave this shit, I don't really miss this shit. I've been in a lot of states and a lot of places, man, but there's nothing better than New York City, bro. Niggas can talk all the shit they want, man. Damn, son, I'm gonna get there late. For real, shit changed a lot though, I ain't gonna front, son. We got a little bad out here. The 20th, bro. Trump comes in, son. You're gonna do God's work.
This is Broadway Junction. Attention everyone. If you have questions or need to report an issue to the group, the NY1 is located at the station. Transfer is available to the A, B, and J trains. What that means?
The Mecca, man.
This is a Manhattan-bound L train. The next stop is Bushwick Avenue, Aberdeen Street.
Yeah, that's going towards Unkwick. Word. Excuse me. Excuse me. Fuck my keys. Where my car keys at? Oh, in my pocket.
Alabama Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
Thank God the train came back to back. Yeah, DBN, you know, funny saying that I've been following Lord Jamal since the 80s, you know what I mean? And I really don't like to touch into the subject and shit. But he can't speak about the whole entire city, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he could speak about the section that he was living on and shit. Like, and again, this is what my thoughts about it. You know what I mean? My opinion about it. But if you ask him anything about Brooklyn, you know, I bet he don't know nothing about Brooklyn, bro. You know what I mean? Like, people over here really don't care about none of that. But that's what I think. You know what I mean? I'm speaking for myself. I really don't care about that. Because y'all speaking about something that's 55 years old, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the difference, son. When we got to, when hip hop came, rap music came to Brooklyn, we was backed up, son. Y'all was just the fuck, the fuck. I don't understand why niggas is blaming people and shit for a person's opinion, bro. You know what I mean? Like, y'all making something that's been going on, and it's not even popping no more, bro. Y'all got these drill rappers rapping and shit. They ain't even spitting bars or nothing. Like, I don't know, man. Y'all talk about something that's 55 years old and shit. When y'all was supposed to solidify that shit when it first started, right? Yo, that's why I don't even speak about that shit, son, because it's all one-sided. Like, I ain't seen none of that support back in the days and shit. Where was the support for Puerto Ricans back in the days and shit? And I'm talking about culture that my parents lived in. You know what I mean?
Van Sicklen Avenue.
Some niggas speaking, they never even went to Puerto Rico and shit. Never even been to San Juan, where the tourists be fucking chilling at, my nigga. So how can you speak? It's not only that, son. They jumped all that shit. They skipped all the founders that created the walk through New York City and shit. But they want to talk about hip hop and all that. But who was really the founders of New York City when they broke through with the music industry here? People like Fania Records and shit.
This is Queens-bound J local train. The next stop is Cleveland Street.
Yeah, I agree that they different rhythms and all that, but we talking about who did the breakthrough for music to be heard here in New York City. And you gotta give love to those people. Hector Lavoe, um, um, and I forgot because I'm fucking high. So, and the people that ran and sang for Fania Records and shit, they were the ones that broke through in New York City in the '70s for New York City to hear that new music that came from Puerto Rico that's been there for hundreds of years and shit, which is salsa. You know what I mean? And that's a fact. So if it wasn't for them people that ran Fania for the music to be exposed here in New York City, there won't be no breakdancing, there won't be no graffiti. And that's no cap. Man, what time is that? No, house music came in the 90s and shit. Puerto Ricans started that. It's funny because when that started, I was mad young. I was like 19, and that's when I started my club days and shit. I started doing clubs. Shouts to Rob Lowe, bro. Um, when hip hop came to Brooklyn, my nigga, I was involved with that shit, son. I was spreading the word. I was giving out the flyers. So I'm part of hip hop history here in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? I was around all the major DJs and shit. I was going club to club. You know what I mean? Sponsoring clubs. Um, I did it all, bro. You know what I mean? So I could speak about that shit from Brooklyn. I don't know nothing about all that other shit niggas is speaking about. Beautiful. Fat Boys had a Puerto Rican in there. Wasn't his Prince Sparky D? I think he was Puerto Rican. Yeah, he was Puerto Rican. At the end of the day, son, niggas is just wasting their time speaking about something That's 55 years old, bro. And people ain't losing no sleep over that shit over here in Brooklyn, my nigga. No disrespect, son. It is what it is, man. I'm a Brooklyn nigga at the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know how to act nothing else, bro. All that shit with my culture and all that shit. Yeah, I respect my culture because I came from it, but am I a real Puerto Rican? Nah, I don't consider myself a real Puerto Rican. I was born in Brooklyn, bro. So I expect to be treated like that. That's it, bro. All this shit with fucking Hispanics and all that shit. That's the problem with this world. Everybody worried about their own culture and shit. Instead of studying different cultures and shit and expanding your brain to something positive. That's why I really don't like speaking about that shit, son. You know what, son? Let them do the videos and all that, my nigga. Because there's always been like that, my nigga, DBN. It's always been us being the lowest level. You know what I mean? I don't even wet that, son, because I came from... That's why I'm trying to tell people, son. That, you know what I mean? The Bronx had all y'all niggas was eating and all that shit. Nobody was eating over here. Nobody was sharing no drugs with niggas. Nobody wasn't giving nothing to us over here. Especially Puerto Ricans. Being robbed every day and shit like that. I couldn't go. My mom's had to go with my pops to Pickens Avenue, son. Because she almost got robbed 6-7 times. Like I said, I could speak about this shit, son, because I got decades living here. I never moved.
You went to take OJ somewhere.
They took the fucking parking? Yeah, they took it. Look over here. See that? That's my shit right there. You heard? I can't take it to the RDX, son, because it's in the next block. That's my shit right there, nigga. Fucking nigga ain't scared of no subway, nigga. Look at those wheels, my nigga. When you seen wheels like that, nigga, I created those, nigga. Move my shit. Oh, man. Fucking seat broken. Oh, man. Fucking bitch, yo. Oh man, nigga try to take my parking spot, son. Come on, bro. Fuck out the way. Give me a second, y'all. Trying to park this car real quick. Oh man, my bad, y'all. I have to move the car real quick. Yeah, it's from 2008. I had it from 2008. The car. I just put 20 bands in this shit. It came with 205 horsepower. I added 95 horsepower. Motherfucker's fast. It's my little race car. Y'all want to see my RDX? Shit fire. That's what I do. I build cars, bro. Summertime, this shit gonna be painted and all that. Paint this motherfucker. I'll show you the engine bay on this shit. I put some headers on this shit. Paint it and shit. I gotta paint this motherfucker. It's my engine bay, bro. Yeah, 300 horsepower. Hi, Bonnie. How you doing? How's everything? Huh? It's nice out here. It's cold. It's nice, girl. It's been freezing the past 2 days. You see my shit?
Right now, we're coming off the food.
It's freezing, man. Where you going to school?
No, I was thinking about getting breakfast. I didn't feel
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah.
I don't feel like
I love eating breakfast outside.
let's go. You want to go?
A day, yo, I'll take your offer. What day and I'll pay. I got you. I got you. I'll call you up.
All right.
Bonnie, be careful driving. Hey, Bonnie. You gaining weight, girl. You gaining weight. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, you lost a lot of weight, yeah. That's nothing, girl. You get that shit like nothing, man.
I don't want to get it back. I want to stay like this.
Like that? Why, you feel comfortable?
No, like I need to go to the gym and like
Gym for what, nigga?
I'm losing the weight, but like the, you know,
Yeah. Say less. Say less. Yeah.
flattering parts of me are like,
You look great, man. You look great.
no,
Yeah.
that's what happens when you lose weight. The woman's this part
Right.
this part goes away, so then you have to go back to the gym and do like muscle.
Calisthenics and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm not doing that shit. I'm safe. I'm safe, so sorry. I ain't doing that shit.
You have a great day, Bonnie. Be careful, all right? Mm-hmm. Ain't no Jetta, man. I'll dust them shits. German cars and shit. Yeah, salute to everybody in the building. Thank you for pulling up, man. For my next time. Next time I'll take you out to a different place, man. My little adventures and shit. I'm going on Honda Day. Honda Day is on March. So expect that shit to pull up. You heard? Honda Day. Fucking Ronnie crazy. Yeah, salute to everybody in the building that came up and shit. It's time for me to get high, man. So I'm gonna see y'all in the streets, man. With that.